Union and its territory, Article 1, 2, 3, 4 together constitute Union and territory. Part 1. Part 1 of the Constitution, Union and its territory. Berry case we discussed about. Then integration of how the integration of the princely state happened mainly with respect to Junagadh, Kashmir and Hyderabad. Then Dar Commission, JVP Commission, then final very big commission which is Fazal Ali Commission. Based upon the Fazal Ali Commission, 14 states were been divided and 6 UTs were been formed. The new states, what are the states which we formed? We discussed Haryana, Chandigarh and Himachal Pradesh. So now we have to discuss from Manipur, Tripura and Meghalaya. Listen, here terms are important, not how they formed. Terms are important. Manipur, Tripura and Meghalaya. Manipur, Tripura and Meghalaya. Earlier, Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, this all together called as Northeast Frontier Province. NEFP, earlier this complete Northeastern sister states. The Northeastern sister states except Sikkim. 7 sister states were being together called as Northeastern Frontier Province, whereas Sikkim is a kingdom. Sikkim is an independent kingdom. That Sikkim was been called as Protectorate State. Sikkim was been called as Protectorate State. I will come to Sikkim, but before that. So this Manipur, this Tripura and Meghalaya, earlier they are part of Northeastern Frontier Province, NEFP. This Northeastern Frontier Provinces, the Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, these three regions were been demanding for separate country. These 3 regions of NEFP were been demanding for separate country. Then the government of India approached them and told them, you cannot become independent India, you cannot become independent country, but what we will give you autonomous. We will give you autonomy, we will give you autonomous status. In that particular process, they made first UT. The 2 union territories of Manipur and Tripura, when they became the union territory, Manipur and Tripura, and the substate of Meghalaya got statehood, these 3 states at a time, these 3 regions which are earlier UTs, now they got independent state status. Means I am talking about before 1972, this complete structure of Assam and 7 sister states except Sikkim were part of Northeast Frontier Province except Sikkim. In this, Manipur and Tripura were been given state status. After 1972, they were been given state status. Independent states they became. And the substate of Meghalaya got statehood. Again very important. Means Manipur and Tripura were been UTs which got statehood. But Meghalaya was a substate. Now got independent status of a state. Sir, what is substate? I will tell you. Substate means within the Northeastern Frontier Province, all were been under the control of Northeastern Frontier Province as the capital Guwahati. But only Meghalaya after independence was enjoying substate, means which is having autonomy from the time of independence. Meghalaya was been enjoying independence. How? Up to some extent. In what? Land, law and order, police, revenue collection. Rest all were been under the control of Northeastern Frontier Province only till 1972. So till 1972, which was part of Northeastern Frontier Province, but only Meghalaya was part of Northeastern Frontier Province, but it was enjoying some autonomy. Why, sir? Because very famous tribal communities or big tribal communities are located in the Meghalaya, like Garos, Kasis, Jaintias. These are the tribal communities who are located in this particular Meghalaya. So they were been asking for independence. So we cannot give them independence. What we did? We gave substate. But in 1972, it got converted from substate to state. Prelims point of view. Which state became state from substate? Meghalaya. What is the substate, sir? Land, revenue, police, law and order. This 4 will be under the control of the state autonomy. Rest all will be under the control of Northeastern Frontier Province government. That is called as sub-state. We will tell now, within the unit, subunit. Within the unit, subunit. Within the state, substate. Two UTs of Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh, originally Northeastern Frontier Agency, came into being. Two another new states came into existence. Two UTs of which are earlier part of Northeastern Frontier Province, Frontier area, they also became independent states. 1972. Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. Initially, the 22nd Constitutional Amendment Act created Meghalaya as an autonomous state or substate within the state of Assam. Means it can be a substate or autonomous state. What is autonomous states, sir? In four: law and order, police, revenue, land registrations, land. In this, the autonomy will be with the Meghalaya, rest all will be under the control of Northeastern Frontier area or Northeastern Frontier Province earlier. Now this Meghalaya, which was autonomous state or substate, became state, independent state, but did not satisfy the aspirations of the Meghalaya people. UT of Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh were also formed out of territory of Assam. Now it became independent state. So what are all the independent states which came means? Remember, Manipur and Tripura earlier UTs. Earlier Northeast Frontier Agency or Northeast Frontier Area or Northeast Frontier Province. Manipur and Tripura. Meghalaya, earlier part of Northeastern Frontier Area, became substate or autonomous state, now became independent state. Manipur, Tripura and Meghalaya, same like which are Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh also, which are UTs in 1972. After this, chronologically, Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, then Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. So prelims point of view, the chronological order of getting statehood are what? First 1972, first one is Manipur became. After Manipur, Tripura became. After Tripura, Meghalaya became. After Meghalaya, Mizoram became. After Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh. So what? MTMMA. First one is Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh. MTMMA. Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. Sikkim is very, very important. Listen. This is important, not all. Then what happened? Sikkim became separate state. Eventually Assam also. Assam is also getting, big Assam becoming small. Finally Assam became a small state. Sikkim till 1947 was a kingdom. British also didn't bother about Sikkim. Why? Because Sikkim was not generating that much revenue. What British want? Revenue. It was a hilly terrain. Opium production was also less. No forest, timber is less. Trees are there, not huge forests like I want timber, no? Timber was less. So the profits gained by the Sikkim is very less. So British didn't bother about Sikkim. So then what happened? Sikkim was independent kingdom with paying pension to the British. So every year I will be paying you the rent. You don't come near me. You don't come near me, I will be paying you the rent. I will be independent. So Sikkim was independent till 1947. At the time of 1947, there was a demand that Sikkim to be merged with China or to be merged with India. In 1947, there was a demand that some section of people were been asking to merge with China or to merge with. Then British thought that let you continue as an independent, but your protection will be taken care by India. Your protection will be taken care by. Why? Because why I am not giving to China? Because the China capital is very far located and they cannot protect you. So who can protect you means India can protect you in the protectoration manner or in a protectorate manner. You are best to be under the control of. Till 1947, Sikkim, Indian princely state ruled by Chongyal, Sikkim became a protectorate state. Means what? Only law and order and defense. Oh, not land, not revenue, only law and order and defense. If someone attacks you, I will help you. If something law and order problems comes in you, I will help. Only physical protection, your land, your revenue, your profits, but you have to pay me rent. So protectorate state, 1947, after independence, Sikkim was given the status of protectorate, as its expressed desire for greater association with India in 1974. So from 1974 to 1947 to 1974, it was been like a protectorate state. But the people of Sikkim and the kingdom Chongyal also want to become part of. So in 1974, they made a new concept which is called as associate state. A new concept came into existence which is called as associate state, which means that transport and communication, defense, law and order. Transport and communication, defense, law and order will be under the exclusive control of the central government. You will not have any power to have your law and order, your defense, your communications and your foreign relations. These four things: communications, transport and communications, defense, law and order and foreign policy. With whom I have to continue, with whom I have to maintain the relations, who will be determining? Central government located at Delhi will be conferred the status of an associate state of the Indian Union. Prelims point of view, this is the previous question. Which state was associate state before becoming a independent state? Which state was associate state before becoming an independent state is Sikkim. Which state was sub-state before becoming an independent state? Meghalaya. Which state was protectorate state before becoming the state of India? Sikkim. Then what happened? With the satisfaction of the Sikkim people, referendum was held in 1975. People voted for abolishing Chongyal dynasty and the Sikkim became a integral part of India. Consequently, 36th Constitutional Amendment Act was been made and Sikkim became a full-fledged state. So, flowchart: protectorate state, then associate state, then full-fledged state. Autonomous state or sub-state became full-fledged state. Which state? Only Meghalaya was autonomous state or sub-state. Only Sikkim is protectorate state or associate state. Remaining all are UTs except Assam. Assam itself is a state, but rest all like Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh. These four are UTs, then became first part of Northeastern Frontier Province, then became UT, then became clear. Now you see, Assam was the head of Northeastern Frontier area. That Assam got divided, Finally, it became only Assam. It was every time it is a state only. Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. These four are UTs became states. Meghalaya, a sub-state or a autonomous state became independent state. A protectorate state became associate state, became full-fledged state. Which state? Assam is a state. Then Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and Goa. 3 new states of Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and Goa came into being in the process. The Mizoram UT, this is very, very important. Listen. What happened? This is the best example how the statesmen should be there. Arunachal Pradesh, some or the other issue. Nagaland, some or the other issue. Meghalaya, some or the other issue. Common. Rampant law and order problem is there in northeastern India. Except one state, Mizoram. It's burning from the beginning. Mezo people. Why I am specifically talking about Mizoram? Because from the time the Mizoram became part of India, it is very aggressive from 1947 to 57 to 67 to 77 to 87, 86, 40 years, huge law and order problem. More than the Kashmir, more than the Khalistan. It was a very big headache for the central government. Mizoram, Mezo National Front, MNF, a terrorist outfit. Mezo National Front was a terrorist outfit in Mizoram which was a headache for central government. Killings, bombings, at the level of LTTE, which is happening in the Sri Lanka, in the same level it was happening in the Northeast India, mainly in which state? Mizoram, demanding for separate country, demanding for separate country. Then what happened? Rajiv Gandhi, in the year 1986, had a discussion, had a roundtable conference, had a discussion with these Meso National Front leaders. This Meso National Front leaders, they came together, they came across the table, negotiations happened properly in such a way that they came up with an accord, which is nothing but an agreement, which is called as Meso Accord in 1986. Why I am discussing about this? This is a complete intelligence of an statesman. Because of Rajiv Gandhi having negotiations with the Meso National Front in 1986, till date, 35 years completed, not a single bombing happened in. So how we have to negotiate? How to solve such type of nationalistic tendencies? How we have to solve regionalistic tendencies? How to stop this terrorist activities? We can learn from Mizoram Peace Accord, which is called as Meso Accord. The Mizoram UT was conferred the status of full state by signing Memorandum of Settlement, Mizoram Peace Accord in 1986 between the central government and the Meso National Front, ending the 2-decade insurgency. Last 2 decades, means 1987 to 1976, 1966 was burning like anything. Continued. Why? Because from the day one they are unhappy that we are part of India. From day one they don't want to become part of India. So from the day one they were been fighting, and the last 2 decades from 1966 to 1986 was a bloodshed. But because of one agreement, the people compromised, the leader compromised, the Mizoram compromised, the central government compromised, everyone is happy because of one accord. So lessons learned. What is the lessons learned? How statesmen should be there while making an agreement. From 1970s to Arunachal Pradesh was also UT. Goa created by separating the territory of Goa from UT of Goa, Daman and Diu. So in this way, chronologically, Mizoram, Arunachal, MMA. First M is Manipur, second Tripura, next Meghalaya. After Meghalaya, Sikkim, 1974. After Sikkim, Mizoram. After Mizoram, Arunachal. Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand and Jharkhand. How you have to remember this? If you remember enough, from 2000, in the year of 2000, April, August, November, CAG, CUJ. First Chhattisgarh, then Uttarakhand, then Jharkhand. Then Telangana was being formed. Chhattisgarh was divided from Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand was being divided from Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand was being divided from Bihar. Then Telangana in 2014 was divided from Andhra Pradesh. In this way, this is the formation of 29 states. Then what happened in 2019? The separate state, a special status which is associated with Jammu and Kashmir was been removed, and the Jammu and Kashmir were been made as UT. The Jammu and Kashmir was been made as UT. So the 29 states became Jammu and Kashmir. Till 2019, Jammu and Kashmir had own constitution and enjoyed special status, independent state. In 2019, special status abolished by the presidential order, and 2009 extended all the provisions of the Constitution of India to the Jammu and Kashmir. The inoperative Article 370 remains in the text of Indian textbook, Indian Constitution. From this, the Jammu and Kashmir was been given the UT status. Ladakh already Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir 1 UT, Ladakh 1 UT. Earlier, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir both part of one state which is called as. So in this way, the 28 states came into existence. One state, Jammu and Kashmir, became 2 UTs. One UT name is Jammu and Kashmir itself, another UT name is called as change of names. Earlier called as United Provinces, renamed as Uttar Pradesh. Madras, renamed as Tamil Nadu. Mysore, renamed as Karnataka. Lakshadweep, Minokai, Amandeep Islands renamed as Lakshadweep. 1992, Delhi redesignated as National Capital Territory or National Capital Region. National Capital Territory of Delhi without full-fledged state status. Why? Because land, law and order, only 2. Not revenue. Revenue is with Arvind Kejriwal only. Land, law and order. Both are central government. Land also under central government. Police also central government. Rest all under National Capital Territory of India, AUT. 2006, Uttaranchal named as Uttarakhand. Pondicherry named as Puducherry. Pondicherry is a French name. Puducherry is a Tamilian name. So they went back to Tamilian name Puducherry. Orissa is a British name. Original name is Odisha, 2011. Thus the number of states now came down to 28 states, and how many UTs? 9 UTs. Tell me the UTs. We will come from north to south. Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh. Chhattisgarh, where? Chandigarh, Delhi. Both became one, two. One. Dadar Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu is 1 UT. Next. Puducherry. Next. Andaman Nicobar. Next. Lakshadweep. How many? It is according to 2019. In 2019, Daman and Diu and Dadar Nagar Haveli are separate. In 2020, both became together. According to 2019 elections, till 2019 elections, 9 UTs. Again, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Chandigarh, Delhi, Daman and Diu, Dadar Nagar Haveli, Lakshadweep, Puducherry, Andaman Nicobar. In 2020, by a Constitutional Amendment Act, Dadar Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, for the sake of administrative convenience, why we want a separate commissionerate for small areas, they clubbed together into 1 UT, which is called as Daman and Diu and Dadar Nagar Haveli. Recently, one issue happened in one of the UT by an administrator, where in Lakshadweep Island, what the administrator is an agent of central government, what he did? He banned beef. The population in Lakshadweep is 89% is Muslims. This administrator, what he did? He stopped banned beef. Number 2, earlier weekly holiday will be there, no, it was Friday. He changed it to Sunday. Number 3, on the coast of Lakshadweep, by the name called as making tourism as the target of Lakshadweep, he removed all the houses which are located on the coast of the Lakshadweep. Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, all were been removed. Most of the houses belongs to, 99% of the houses belongs to Muslims. This was an issue. He is an administrator, is an agent of central government. So this issue was a national issue. Why you unnecessarily destroying it? Why you are banning beef? The holiday was Friday, why you change it to Sunday? Why you are removing the houses which are located on the coast on the name of tourism? If you want to develop tourism, there are other places where there is no residential areas. You can have the same. So these are some of the concerns with respect to Lakshadweep. They continued it. Ban is continuing. They removed houses. The Sunday holiday is been fixed, not Friday. Next. See how we are, as I am telling UTs, which is in the news, that you have to remember. Lakshadweep, whether it's a good or bad, it's bad, no? In long run, there is a chance that the Lakshadweep, which is located as an island, might ask for separate country. They might ask for regionalism. Why? Because the population is what? Muslim population. You cannot give top-down approach. It's a secular country. It's already practice which they are consuming beef. Today you stopped Lakshadweep, tomorrow you will stop another country, tomorrow another state, so it become a national. So that type of parochial mindset, the type of political steps are detrimental to the existence of the country, are detrimental to the constitutional safeguards like unity and integrity of the country. In constitution, unity and integrity is. Next. Which of the following is a competent to change the name of any state? Parliament. By referendum. Junagadh and Sikkim. 2 and 3. Junagadh and Hyderabad by police action. Nagaland, UT became state. 2 and 3.